What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. I'm about to get on the bike, but before I went through here, I wanted to show you guys some stuff real quick. This is my old exhaust. It's my Vance and Hines CS1, CS Home, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, my throat really hurts today, guys, so if I sound weird, that's why. There's the Akrapovic exhaust on it. It doesn't look bad. However, I do prefer the look of my Vance and Hines pipe. That Akrapovic doesn't look terrible. I'm gonna start it up with the DB killer in it, but I'm gonna go right around without the DB killer. So I want you guys to hear what it sounds like with the DB killer, but I'm gonna take out the DB killer and we're gonna ride it with that. And this exhaust will be in the next couple vlogs. So, and I do have a cat delete for those of you that were asking, and M4 headers. So this is an Akrapovic Megaphone, and my original exhaust is the Vance and Hines CS1. And we're gonna go see how this sounds and how we like it, and we'll basically see if we're gonna continue using this thing. My only problem right now, guys, is I have I have a custom map for this pipe, so it might not be smart to change my pipe since I have a custom map. So I guess we'll see. She is cold, guys, so it is gonna sound a little abnormal because she's really cold. I haven't started her in a minute, so here we go. I'm just waiting for it to get up the temperature, and then I'm a rever. Alright, well, there it is. That's the new exhaust. It does have a deeper tone to it, I can tell. Obviously, one of the first people that are going to be able to tell is me. And it does have a deeper hum to it. So, I guess we'll see how it goes. I'm going to take out the DB killer, and I'm going to ride around like that. It will probably be a little louder than that. But it is still loud, guys. That is still extremely loud. That is still, like, abnormally loud. So, I don't think it's louder than my CS1, but I guess we'll see what happens when the DB killer goes out. So let's go ride around real quick, and I'll talk to you guys on there. Alright, so guys, here's the exhaust. I don't know if it's going to sound any different for you guys. I barely notice the difference, but there is a hum. There is like a pitch change, I guess you could say. It is a little bit more like growly, and it's a little deeper. But it sounds good. I like that this is deeper in a way than compared to my Vance and Hines. I still don't know if I'm going to keep it on or not. I guess that will be decided here soon. But oh fuck, I need gas. But I mean, it does have a deeper feel to it. Let me down just a little bit. It's gonna be really hard for you guys to hear because, as you guys know, cameras do not pick up the full sound of anything. They're just not good with audio. I mean, not even like the top ones pick up the exact sound as how it sounds in person. So, to me, sitting here on the bike, I can hear the difference. To you, on the other side of the computer, it's gonna be hard. Now, what I want to do is, probably in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to throw on the DB killer. I'm going to get it screwed in. I'm going to get the DB killer on. Now, when I have the DB killer on, if you guys don't know what that stands for, it's the decibel killer. It goes in the exhaust. It's like an insert. When I have that on, you guys will be able to tell the difference. I can tell you right now, you guys will tell the difference 100%. You'll definitely tell the difference when the DB killer's in there. I just know it's going to be much quieter. Much quieter. Not 100% quieter though, because you heard how it sounded. When I started the bike in my garage, the DB killer was in, and it's still really loud. So, in the next couple weeks, I'll make a video of me riding around with the DB killer in it. But as far as I can tell so far, I mean, this exhaust is nice. It doesn't seem to have messed up anything performance-wise. Give me a second. Let me do this for you guys. something I do notice. It has a lot higher pitch when you go into revs. That was definitely different. That was not something that Nessie did. That's definitely not something the Vance and Hines did. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but once I did that, when I got probably, I don't know how many revs I was at. I don't know what my RPM was, but I think I was maybe at 8 or 10. But when I got that high, she started screaming. Like, she screamed before, but that was a different tone of scream. So I think if there's one thing I do notice, it is the higher RPM scream. That was totally different. You might be able to hear it in the video, but that was definitely different. And to be honest, it was good different. I actually really liked how that sounded. So far, I would have to say that Akrapovic has not disappointed me at all, even a little bit. This has been pretty cool experience. This is my first ever Akrapovic exhaust, so it's been an awesome experience so far. So I mean, of course, I'll have some long-term reviews on it. I think what I'll end up doing is keeping the exhaust on for a little bit. It doesn't look bad. It actually looks pretty sleek with the bike. I'll keep it on for a little while, and I'll see how I like it. I'll see how I'm molding into it, and then we'll kind of make the decision from there. But I want to get your guys' review. I mean, if you guys can hear a difference, by all means, let me know. But like I said, right now, at a cruising rate, I can tell a very slight difference, but it's going to be hard for you guys. At the high RPM, I can hear it, but at the low RPMs, like when the bike's running, I can't really hear anything different. So, I mean, I guess that's really my my review on the exhaust right now. I want to have a more in-depth review later. Later, I'll do a very in-depth review, and we'll go through it like that. But ooh, that was choppy. But I was honestly expecting there to be some performance problem, but she hasn't had any performance problem yet. She doesn't feel any less torquier or more torquier. Nothing. I don't feel a difference. So yeah, because I have a custom map on her, so that's something big. But doesn't feel terrible. It doesn't feel terrible. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about the exhaust, and let me know what kind of exhaust you guys have, and if you have an Akrapovic, especially if the Akrapovic Megaphone. This was what this one's called. If you have the Akrapovic Megaphone, hit me up and let me know any hints or secrets that I'm not knowing about the exhaust.